It's K to the KK. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube video. As you see, as the title below, I'm back with another story time. I hope y'all enjoyed the last story time. Well, I can't get this off my shirt, so it's annoying and annoying my nails, like you can see. Anyways, and annoying my scalp too. Told you I need to get that clarifying shampoo, but you should not be worrying on my scalp. You should be worrying about my face, the real beauty, the real tea. Okay, thank you, the money maker. But anyways, let's get into it. So this girl, we going to name her Asia. So this girl is going to be named Asia. If y'all can hear me, I feel like y'all really cannot hear me. So what the hell? So yeah, I'm trying to get comfortable. So if you see me moving and stuff like that, that's just me. I just move a lot. So anyways, I'm camera shy. So let me get in tune to myself. Okay, so boom. So this girl, her name is Asia. I nicknamed her Asia. It would be like 3 other people in this story time, but one of the persons that's I already hung out with her, I'm already hanging out with her in this story time. So the first person is going to be named Asia. So boom. So let's get inside. Let's get into it. Anyway, so me and Asia, we was chilling. We was walking. I don't know. I don't remember when the time that we were where we was walking at or where we was going to. We would just link up, meet up, and we was just walking. We walking and stuff like that. Now this is when I used to smoke a lot, and this is when Psych was going on and everybody was posting on their social media platforms, mainly Facebook, because I wasn't on Instagram like that. Like I said, this is the area where I was the DK ugly friend, and I smoke a lot, Psych areas. It was crazy. So anyway, so me and Asia, this is how we started linking. If y'all nosy and y'all really want to know why I was hanging out with her, I was bored. What'd you call it? I posted on my Facebook site and stuff like that. This is when I used to get like a lot of likes on one stupid little status. It could be either, to be honest, it could be what you doing. Like I would get a lot of likes and stuff like that over the stupidest stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, so it was one day I posted Scythe on Facebook and everybody was getting into it. Anyways, so she swiped up or whatever, or she commented it or whatever. It's another story time that's in my mind that I'm thinking about doing, but yeah. So disregard that if I'm acting a little bit slow. So that's the problem that I'm having. I'm having a lot of flashbacks. Like the flashbacks is going. So anyways, let me get. So yeah. So that's why I started, me and her started linking and stuff like that. So we started talking. So boom, we meet up, we discuss what we're gonna be smoking. We're gonna smoke a blick blunt, this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. So I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm coming over her. I said, I'm on my way, I'm coming, and stuff like that. So yeah, Zoom bypass, I finally link up with Asia. You know, it took me long to get myself ready and stuff like that, because I just posted the status just to post the status because I just wanted to see who was gonna like it or not, right? But happened, you know, you got like 30 to 44 people wanted to link with you, and you only pick one out of the bunch because number one, you've been hanging out with her, you've been kicking out with her and stuff like that. And I was like, I haven't hung out with her in a while. I forgot. Now I was my little amnesia was popping up on me and stuff like that, and I couldn't really think of the reason why I stopped hanging out with this girl. I was like, I'm going past memory lane and stuff like that. I can't even open past memory lane. I can't even spark up a memory why I had stopped hanging out with her and stuff like that. I just thought it was one of the moments that I always do this. Like I could have sworn that I'd be responding to people text messages or messages, but I go back to it like months later, probably 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, depends on how long ago. And I'd be like, oh, so I wasn't the one that answered. But yeah, I'd be replying to some of these messages in my head. And then when I look back and I'd be like, damn, I haven't heard from such and such. What's the word? What happened? And then when I finally find your number, I'd be like, damn, left on scene. I left you on scene. I don't even remember that I left you on scene. But anyways, yeah. So I couldn't even remember her contact information. I'm one of those. Can't remember, but I know where you live at though. So when I feel like I'm going in circles. So when let me speed up. So when she liked it, that's when we started hanging out. So boom. So we walking around and stuff like that. I don't know where we was walking around at. We just walking around. I know it's around her block or my block. I'm not really sure what happened, but me and her, we walking around and stuff like that. We passing the blunt and stuff like that. Now the blunt finally gets to me. Like I'm really sheathing the blunt at this point. Like I'm sheathing it because number one, this is my shit. She got her own blunt in her hand and stuff like that. This is my blunt. This is my shit. I can do whatever I want with my stuff, with my personal. Anyway, so I'm smoking the blunt and stuff like that. I'm smoking it and stuff like that. I'm mind my business doing my 1-2s, right? So I noticed it's like this group that's following us. But you know, we on the left side of the street. They across the street on the right hand side. Okay, so I'm like next to Asia on her right side. So if anything happens and they come across the street and do anything stupid, Asia probably gonna notice them first, or she probably gonna get hit first because she's by the side of me. I'm in the inside. You know how you walk with your boyfriend and you supposed to be on the inside, he supposed to be on the outside. Yeah, so y'all can picture over how I'm walking and which way we walking. So we walking down, right? So I was like, wait, I don't know. I'm gonna tell her to hit this corner and stuff like that. Because remind you, we're not walking to no destination. Like, if we go this way, it's not gonna fuck up our route and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We just hitting this corner just to hit this corner to see if they following us or not. So since I know I'm the type of person that don't like when you know stuff, you let me know too. So yeah. I respect other people boundaries. I let her know it's somebody that's following us that's across the street. I know how she is. She's real loud, and I get secondhand embarrassment. So I'm telling her to hit this corner, and I'm making it clear I don't see them. I said, the reason why we hit this corner, girl, because I think, you remember that group that was all the way down the block, and now all of a sudden they right across the street or whatever? Yeah, I think they following us. And I told you to hit this corner so I could see if they following us or not. So if you would see them and we hit this corner, they following us. So she was like, her loud ass, what? And then she stopped dead in the middle of the thing, dead in the middle of the street, and stuff like that. Remind you, we're not supposed to be on the street. So I don't know how she got I don't know how she got in the street that fast. We still on the sidewalk because we was not on no street or nothing. We was walking on the sidewalk, and I told her to hit this corner, right? So when I turn, I see her on the right side, and she's in the middle of the street. I'm like, girl, what? So I follow her because that's where she at, and that's my friend. I'm supposed to be right there at her hip. She's going this way. She going this way while I'm going this way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's getting fed. That's getting, why you going this way and I'm over here? It don't make no sense. So I follow her, and I said, girl, it's not like two. It's like 4, 5, 6 of them in the group. I said, you're doing too much. I don't know what you want, but I'm not getting jumped. Let's go. And I grab her wrist or whatever. And she said, girl, I forgot what she said. She said something. I forgot what she said. She said something. And I said, she said, you scared or whatever? Like, you scared? Like what's going on? You scared? You scared? Girl, you don't have to be scared. Now, she's like, how can I describe her? Like, she's like really rowdy at the wrong times, rowdy for no reason. She was like, Kayla, you scared? You scared? Kayla, I know you're not scared, Kayla. Come on, Kayla. Don't be scared. You don't have to be scared when you with me. Like, bitches know my body. Bitches know my body. Bitches know this and that and the third. That what she said. And I was just looking at her. I'm like, you're dragging it. You're doing too much. I said, it's not giving. I said, listen, it's not giving. It's not giving. And she was like, no, because you scared as we walking. And she said, no, because you scared. It's giving scared. It's giving scaredy cat. Like, you a chicken right now? Like, it's giving chicken. And I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck if it was giving Sitarita. I don't care if it was giving scary. I don't care if it was giving white girl. I don't care. Let's go. Because you're talking about nothing right now. And I said, it's giving scythe. And I put the blunt near her lip. I said, it's giving scythe. That's what it's giving. I'm not here for that extra shit. Because bitches, you're not going to be blowing my high at all. And she started laughing. And because she didn't expect me to do that. Because normally, like, I take a lot of shit and stuff like that. Like, you got like 8, like before, back then, like, you had like 8 tries with me. Like, I'm giving you 8 tries. 8. And then after that, yeah. You're not gonna know this next Kayla that you're about to see. Okay, you're literally, your life is gonna flash before your eyes. You're gonna be really surprised, literally. So she started laughing and stuff like that. She was like, I'm dead. Now bitches want to be funny. I said, now bitches want to be nothing. I'm just reminding your ass it's giving scythe. Smoke this fucking blunt, and if you want to do that extra shit, then you can do that extra shit by yourself. And I started laughing. Like, at this point, like, I'm trolling. Like, I would never argue with a friend that I consider a friend. Actually, consider that friend, dick friend, because y'all be ITCHs would be giving nothing. Y'all be giving stranger danger at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all be ITCHs these days would be giving uber pool. Like, y'all do not be considered no friend, no sister, no cousin, no nothing. And, yeah. My bad. Let me get on track. So, me, her, we still walking and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm on my Facebook. I think she's trying to figure out when we're gonna go out. Now, if you're thinking, oh, when are we gonna? If I'm ever gonna have these stories about me linking with the girls outside of the project, outside of the ratchet hood or the neighborhood or whatever. No, because when it came, I never had a friend that went outside to lounges. And first of all, we are young. These first of all, and I'm young, so I wasn't the type of I wasn't the type of young fast girl. Wasn't fast. I was young though, but I wasn't no young fast chick making fake IDs and this and that and third, going out to lounges and stuff like that. I didn't even know what was a lounge or a club or a hangout spot that was 21 plus. Didn't even know that. That wasn't even in my mind, in my world. You feel me? I was worrying about the new Jordans that was coming out, waiting in that line, skipping lines. You know, stealing from Forever 21 and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? I want to look cute. Want to have on the fly and shit. That was my mindset. So, yeah, when it came to spending your money, going out to the restaurants and stuff like that, I did that shit with my mom and my sister and so-and-so. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, when it came to spending money or wanting to spend money or wanting to go this way, something somewhere nice, take pictures and stuff like that, BITC, she was real quiet. Like, I already knew they wouldn't want to do that with me. So, I didn't even waste my time. You know? When you know a person, you don't really, yeah. So anyway, yeah, so she telling me that what you call it, ain't nobody was following us and stuff like that. Like you're what she said ain't nobody following us, Kayla. Like, it's giving paranoid. Like, are you paranoid? Like, ain't nobody was following us. And I said, well, oh well. They was, for somebody that was not worrying about us, they was doing too much, and they was just looking. Like, what are you looking for that much? Like, I never met somebody that just stare at you and walk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe I was paranoid, but hey, what you gonna do? Like, and then she was like, she sounded like, she kept on like dragging it, and I'm just like, I ignore her. Like, one thing about me, like, I know how to tune people out, because like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I tell people this, like, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Like, I'm really not going to go back and forth with you. I really don't care what you say. I really don't care. So I just ignore her. I'm texting this point. Now I remember I have a phone, because I love hanging out with people that make me forget that I don't have a phone. So now all of a sudden, so she's doing all this dragging out bullshit. Now all of a sudden, I know I have a phone, and I remember it, so I grab my phone from my pockets. Yeah. So I'm texting and stuff like that. I said, link, question mark, site, question mark, made that status again. So, what'd you call it? She all in my phone. I hate when people be all in my phone. Every time when I have a phone and stuff like that, or I have my phone out and stuff like that, like, BITCHs want to be dead in my phone. Like, you know, the phone right here, no phone is this big, but my phone is right here and stuff like that, and I'm on my phone and stuff like that, and then you see the girl just like, you know what I mean? Or she, like, say, like, we shoulder to shoulder, and when I have my phone, like, now all of a sudden she way over here like a little 5-year-old, got distracted about the candy store, but now she's looking, she like, you know what I'm saying, on your slippy toes, ain't never gave that serious. Like, what you think? What you think that's on my phone? What is all important? Do you want to pay this bill? Like, you know what I mean? I hate when people be all in my phone. I hate that. Why are you all in my phone for? So, okay, cool. I noticed her being all in my phone, but because remember, I don't have peripheral vision, but if I notice you're doing something, now you're doing 5 too much. Because I swear I didn't see you the first time. So now when I see it, I'm like, okay, now you're doing too much, baby girl. So and at first I didn't look at her, like, I ignore her and stuff like that. And you know, I'm scrolling and stuff like that, right? Excuse me, right? So I'm getting notifications and stuff like that, because people want to know where I'm at, people want to see what I'm doing and stuff like that, and da-da-da-da. She said, oh. What she said? She said, oh, your phone is, I forgot the lingo, to be honest. She said, oh, your phone is, she said, oh, your phone is jumping. Who's texting you? Let me find out you texting somebody. Like, who is texting you? Who want to text you? Right? And I'm like, I did like a little side eye. I said, well, who want to text me? What's wrong with me? Ain't you texting me? Don't you text me? I said, what happened? don't you text me? Like, what's wrong with that? And she was like, oh no, yeah, I text you. Yeah, I text you. But I just want to know, like, who want to text you? Who all blowing up your phone and stuff like that? And she was like, you know what, never mind. I'm just asking a question because it never gave that. Probably somebody has blown up your phone, you know, and da-da-da-da. That one person probably, like, just blowing up your phone, and I just wanted to know. I said, girl, okay, I'm confused, but okay. And I'm walking and stuff like that. I said, you so busy being all in my phone. Oh, what are we doing? Are we just going to keep on walking around? Because I'm getting dehydrated. We need to find a designated spot so we can plop down and sit. If I need to sit down, my feet hurt. I'm always screaming, my feet hurt. Yes, flat feet, come on, stand up, rise up with me. Like, flat feet, like, I'm sorry, I can't just be walking around, and there's no destination. Like, and I noticed how far that we was walking and how I started counting blocks, and I'm like, bitch, we on the 7th block. Where are we going? We just on walking. No, we need to pick a spot. All these stairs, let's plop and have a seat. Which one look comfortable at this point? And like, I noticed, like, now this is what I noticed, like, with certain females and stuff like that, I would like to say majority. I'm gonna say majority because I tell straight, because I done seen or mental or almost at this point. I noticed with majority of the females and stuff like that, like, they want you to do the stupidest things with them, or even if it's not stupid, they just want you to do everything with them. Like, if they say jump on the roof, you jump on the roof. If they say crawl on the floor, y'all crawl on the floor and stuff like that. If you say, okay, let's do this, let's do that, and this and that and the third. But a moment when you want to do something and you kind of making sense and it's kind of seems like a good idea, that's when bitches want to make mean mugging faces and stuff like that. They want to do some other suggestions. No, we should do this, no, we should do that, and this and that and third. But they suggestions do not make no sense. We were just walking, now peep this out, we were just walking 5 to 6 blocks non-stop walking, and I didn't even notice it at first, because, you know, when you with your mom or when you with whatever that you really mess with and stuff like that, you just walking there with no brain in your head. You just walking there, living life, living in the moment. But when that one thing happened, like that group that I noticed, we passed 3 blocks and they still with us, like, hello? It's other corner stores, there's other stores, other things going on and stuff like that. People having block parties and stuff like that, but you still walking hip to hip, flowing with us and stuff like that. Now remember that group of people that I said that I seen across the street on Asia's side. I almost forgot the girl name and said her real name. So yeah, so remember that. So now she's like, she made a face when I say that, and she was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I said, okay, so the sack is over. And I looked just like that, and she said, no, why you always want to be a poverty pooper? I said, girl, we this is on our 6th, 7th block. I said, hello, what's going on? You just want to be walking? And I had a book bag on my back. I always carry a book bag on my back and stuff like that. I never was into purses at that time. I'll say this again. At that time, I wasn't really into purses at that time. Making it clear, because just in case y'all see me with a purse, I don't want you to comment or think, oh, da-da-da-da-da. But hey, it's a free world. Think what you want. And I had a book bag, a nice little Nike book bag. You know, I was real tomboyish. You know, them Nike book bags that these dudes used to wear for basketball practice and stuff like that. Yeah, I love them book bags. I had that book bag. It was a zipper at the bottom. I opened that zipper, but you can't really open that zipper all the way that everything's gonna come out, right? Boom, at the bottom of the back for you. Yep. So, yeah, I love that book bag. I was just now trying to look for one and stuff like that, but I just can't find it nowhere. Like, what the hell? That book bag unlocks so many memories. So, anyways, yeah. Yeah, so I don't zip it all the way, zip it so my hand can get in and I can grab what I want. So, yeah, I got my little Gatorade. I'm drinking it and stuff like that. Pop the straw in and stuff like that. And as I'm doing that, she's just looking at me like, I'm sorry that we can't all be besties with our ex. I see that, but I'm not really paying attention to it because I'm like, I'm so oblivious at this point. I'm like, nah, she's not looking at me like that. I don't even know why she's looking at me like that. Is she still mad about the fact that I'm not going to take my black ASS, walk some more blocks? Like, girl, we is not walking a marathon. Like, hello, ain't no black ribbon is going to be at the end of this walk off. Like, hello, like, what is really going on with the girls at this point, right? So my phone is ringing. Now I really don't notice, but I feel it at a certain time. I always, because I be muting my phone, so I really don't be feeling the vibrating thing. I really don't be feeling the vibrating until like at end-ish. So I noticed my phone was ringing. I said, okay, let me figure out what we're gonna do, because I know that's one of my, I know that's one of the gangs, and not like I'm gang related, but I call them gang. Like if I really F with you, like I'll be like, what's up gang, da 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 da, like how you say hey friend or whatever, right? So I said, let me find out where we want to go, which way we're going to go, if this type is over or not, because like she's killing the vibe and stuff like that, and these BITCs is not killing my eye. So I'm not understanding what she want me to do, what she want us to do, but I'm not with the BS, and I'm not going to sit here and drag it out. And remind you, it's hot. This is like, it's summertime. When summertime is about to kick off, girl, I'm starting to sweat for real. Thank God I had some shorts on. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, what do we, I see we still standing here because I remember I just asked her a question. I said it basically is the cipher over as I was taking out my water bottle from my book bag, right? So I'm backing up. I'm backing up because I know the deli is right behind me. Some whatever it was, a deli, a broke down deli or whatever it was, laundromat, whatever. And you know they be having their labels out in front, and a banister be up, and you can go underneath and it's shade. I went over there because girl, you can say this on at this point and burn the F up. Like I'm not with the BS. And so I repeated myself. I said, so it's the cipher's over or what? Because I'm confused why we still walking. We walking and walking and walking and walking. I said, what we going to do? Are we going to inside somebody's house? Are we going in the train station? Are we going to be window shopping? Are we going to do this and that, the third, and stuff like that, or what? I'm like, damn. This is probably why I didn't. This is probably why I went ghost and I didn't link her. It wasn't that other stuff. I know I didn't because I'm starting to remember, like this is one of the reasons why I stopped hanging out with her. Not that I accidentally answer her text messages out loud and I forgot to respond. Like it wasn't that. It wasn't one of those. And I'm thinking, I'm like, girl, I'm about to leave you. Right, so I'm looking on Transit app and stuff like that. She just standing there looking stupid. I guess she can't really believe this. I said, what? Is it her turn to have the blunt or something? Because why is she still staring at me? Did she just like me? She just said, and then she finally said, like, now I'm in my own world and stuff like that. Like I see her mouth talking, but I'm really not paying attention to her because now I just disconnected from her and stuff like that, and now I'm not really paying attention to her. She said she said hello. She's like, really, hello, right? But not in my face. She's like over here. You see the distance? You see the distance? Okay, just to make sure, okay? So she's like, hello. So my back is against the wall and stuff like that. I have shade like the right common sense person would do, and she's out there in the motherfucking hotness with the sun. It's beaming, right? I can literally feel the heat out there, right? So I looked at her. I'm just looking at her, and I'm like, now remind you, my face is just like this. And she was like, hello, you don't hear me talking to you? And I said, did I say anything back? Clearly I did not. Hello? Now, next, what's your question? Oh, what you was saying. And she said, you think you all that? Like, you think you all that? You think you so cute? You think you so cute and stuff like that? Like, you're really not. You're really skinny. Like, I'm not understanding. You're really skinny. And no wonder why you don't have no friends. Like, you're really skinny. You're not all that. You think just because you getting these likes on Facebook, you really think you the shit? You really think you cute? You really think you popping? Like, da-da-da-da-da. And I used to have my hair up in this bun and stuff like that. Yeah, and she was like, and that's really not your hair. So I don't even know why you persuading these people acting like this is your hair and this is really not your hair. And what I said, you said what? and I just started dying laughing. I said, you were really a kid because I really can't like take you serious. I like, what? I said, where is this coming from? Are you okay? I said, what happened? I said, what? But this don't even make no sense. I said, I said, is somebody in your ear? Because what's going on? I said, where is all this negative energy coming from? I said, you really be doing too much. Did I offend you? Like, what's wrong? She couldn't even answer it. And I'm like, no, but it's somebody in your ear because why are you saying that? I'm confused. Did something happen last time and we stopped talking? Because remind you, we haven't talked to each other in a while. I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, oh my God, just forget it. Like, you're dragging and stuff like that. Like, I'm just joking. I'm just playing. I don't even know why you be taking stuff to heart. I said, taking stuff to heart when I'm asking you simple questions that maybe a parent would ask you some type of questions just like this. I said, what are you talking about? I asking you questions like a parent or a stranger would ask you something. Like, it's nothing real. It's nothing real but hurt. I don't know. I said, I seem like I'm butthurt. And I said, I thought jokes were supposed to make you laugh. I'm not laughing or smirking. I'm really turned off. If I was a penis, it would go soft. Yeah. And this high that I just got is slowly coming down. and she was looking at me, and like the energy off her, I'm like, am I feeling the sun or I'm feeling this nasty negative energy? Like, what's the word? What's going on? I'm uncomfortable. I'm getting ready to leave. I don't know. In my head, I'm like, yeah, girl, it's time to wrap this up. I don't know if you want to take a cab. It was no Lyft, no Uber. I don't know if you want to take a cab, call a cab, find a cabin service, or do whatever you want to do. But it's time to go. It's time to go. That was my mom would keep on telling me. It's time to go. It's time to go. The next minute I look on my phone, the time speed up. I say, damn. It was just 2 o'clock. Now it's 4. I said, oh, okay, this is going to be okay. This is one of those. I said, oh, okay. I said, you know what? It's time to go. The energy is off. I have to go. I have to leave. That's what I'm saying in my mind. Now, I'm having, like, social anxiety. So it's real tight in here. It's real tight there. I'm really, not like I'm scared, but, like, I don't even know how to feel that. I don't even know how to feel that energy. Like, I don't even know how to, like, not feel that energy because I'm feeling it real good at that time when it happened. Like, that's the wrong vocabulary word, so disregard that. I don't know how to really describe this energy down feeling. Like, it's not like I'm scared to move and stuff like that. It's more like I can't move. Like, I don't know if I move, like, if this girl's gonna swing on me because, like, she reminds you, this whole little incident and stuff like that, she's still in the middle of the goddamn sidewalk. People's walking past her, walking between us as we talk. People's looking at me and her. People's looking at her mainly because, like, hello, what are you doing in the middle of the sidewalk? Like, you know them people that's just at the middle of the sidewalk? Like, it did look that we was walking and she just stopped dead on her track and she just, like, standing there, not even caring. So, not even caring about any bystander. She just standing there looking stupid. And people just looking at her like, is she stupid? Is she crazy? People taking their kids and putting their kids closer to the side of their head like a gun. And just going, like, being aware of her and see what she's gonna do. If she's crazy, something wrong with her, like, that's what it's giving. That's what she's really what can I say? That's how she's, like, giving. Honestly, I forgot the other vocabulary word, but yeah, that's what she's giving. And I'm looking at her like, like, can I move right now? Like, what do you want to do? Like, I'm like, what the, like, hello? Because she loved hitting people from behind. This was a girl that always in drama, always wanted to fight, always wanted to do this and that and the third. This was just stupid and stuff like that. And I'm just thinking maybe she having a bad day because I'm really not understanding, like, why she said all that. I'm confused because what? So now the group of people that I said that I saw her. I mean, the group of people that I said that I saw. And she was doing all this and that and the third, acting like she was tough and it was giving off she could fight all these people, right? Because remind you, she stayed in the middle of the sheet and she was looking, doing the most, dragging it. Anyway, they came on the same sidewalk, right? I didn't know that. I just heard them, like, talking and stuff like that. And I know that was multiple people. I'm like, that's more than 2 people. And I do not sound like a parent and their kids. So I turn around to the right, and it's a icebox thing and stuff like that. Yup, that's how I know we was behind a deli or whatever it was, right? So when I looked there, I saw iceboxes and stuff like that, right? So that group I can't see, but I knew it was a group of 4. I just see like their figures and their color. Like, you know, the color of their skin. But I can't really see their face because I can't see. At the time, I didn't wear glasses at the time. That's how I knew I needed glasses. So I'm looking, I don't see them, but they look familiar, if that makes sense. I know you're like, how they look familiar and you couldn't see. Like I said, I know that I know your color of your skin. I know how you walk. I know the colors of your outfit, and this, that, and third. Let's think. Don't outsmart me, okay? Thank you. This is not a competition. Anyway, so yeah. Now I notice this is all men. I don't see no girl outfits. I don't see no buttocks. I don't see no boobies. So I'm like, okay, this is all men. I mean, dudes. Sorry, none of y'all can be men. Sorry, this is all dudes. I'm like, oh my god, it's time to go for real. So as I turn around and as I'm about to say bye, she kind of like, how can I explain this? She kind of like rushed. She kind of like rushed me. Like, ha, 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 ha. Like, you know how somebody laugh and they fall on you and like, you kind of not expecting it. So you kind of like, stumbling and stuff like that. Like you kind of like trying to hold your balance, and you not like I'm trying to hold my weight. I'm also trying to hold this fucking bitch weight, like where you came from, right? So we're doing that. So imagine that. And I hold my weight, but like it's like she's trying to push me. It's like she's trying to push me down, right? And when she first like rushed me and stuff like that, I was doing this. I was about to say bye, right? Wait, bye, because I'm not speaking at this point. You turn me off. I'm about to ignore you and really find your number and block you, so I could remember your cut for real. So you know, so as I saw she was rushing me and did that whole little fake little laugh thing, like I just told a funny joke or whatever, and you one of those people that want to push your body pressure and laugh, like, you know what I mean? It's like that stupid shit that she did. Like I couldn't even know how to explain it. Like she did that and stuff like that, and I was like, when I saw her rushing me, I was like this, right? Because I was getting ready to push her, but it was too late. I'm like, she like hugging me. She's like hugging me and stuff like that, and we just wobbling and stuff like that. But I hold my body weight, and now she just doing this, like she's trying to wobble me and stuff like that. But I'm feeling this gravity. I'm feeling this gravity, and it's like pushing me down. I'm feeling this down gravity. I'm like, this girl trying to push me on the floor. I said, it's not gonna work. So like, I put my arm or whatever. I'm looking at her. I'm like, girl, you really just doing this? I said, can you get off of me? Like, what is going on? Like, what is your bop right now? Like, what is going on? Are you trying to push me down in front of these niggas? Are you trying to push me down and stuff like that? And the niggas just slowly walking past. But I see they behind her. Like, and I see, like, she's giving off, like, she's trying to show her body or whatever. She's trying to show her body or whatever. Like, she's trying to make her butt jiggle, and she's trying to make it seem like she just thickums, right? And stuff like that. And, like, I'm like, girl, can you get off of me? And now I'm annoyed. I'm like, girl, can you get off of me? Like, why are you on me right now? Like, it's not giving that. And, like, I did this to her and stuff like that, because now you're on me too much. Like, I wasn't, now you're on me too much. Like, oh, what are you doing? So, I did that, and she got, I see, like, her guard was down. So, like, I moved back, and I took her arms around me, and I did this, and I fling it. And my braid kind of, like, did this. Because I had my braid in there too, but it didn't hurt. So I'm like, okay, cool. And so I fixed my hair and stuff like that, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I said, you really doing that? Like, it was like, I said, are you really doing that? Like, you really just did that just now? Like, what are you doing? Like, why you did that? For what? You did that for what? And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, why you did that? I'm confused. Why you did that? And I'm still asking her why she did that, because now, like, I'm really annoyed. Like, oh, why you just do that? Like, why you did that? And I keep on saying that, and she just looking at me, but she had like this smirk, like she's laughing and she's smirking and stuff like that. I'm like, did this girl want a reaction out of me and stuff like that? Like, what she thought was about to happen, what she thought was about to do. I went back in my brain palace, and I'm like, what happened? What happened if I would have fell and stuff like that? And if I would have fell, would she would have fell, or if I would have fell, she would have stood, like she would have still be standing there, remaining, like. Remaining like a tree, standing up tall, like What was the bop? Like, I was like, never this girl trying to throw me on the floor like we was playing backwards club, but really she was trying to impress these NIGGAS. Like what? And I see the boys and stuff like that, and they like confused. They looking like, is these girls about to fight? Like, if these girls about to fight and stuff like that, and like, I'm like, okay, right? I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I did that, and then I'm gonna call him Blue Pants. Blue Pants was like, are y'all about to fight right now? Are y'all about to fight right now? Like, what is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? And then the other, I'm calling him Red Stripes. Red Stripes was like, yeah, bro, they about to, he was like, yeah, bro, they about to fight right now. They about to fight right now. Oh, shit, they about to fight right now. These bitches about to fight right now. Right, I'm gonna call him Sketches. These are a lot of people's names. Sketches was like, these bitches, y'all really wanna watch these bitches fight? Like, y'all niggas some bozos. Y'all niggas is davers. Y'all really gonna watch two bitches fight? Y'all bitches some davers. I said, I'm not gonna be too many bitches. Who the fuck y'all talking to? Y'all talking to y'all mother right now? I turned around in confusion. Sketches was like, what? Mom? I said, yeah, bitch, your mother. Are you talking to your mother right now? Like, which one of us look like your mother? Bitches. And then Red, I forgot these girls. I forgot these boys' names and stuff like that. Right? We're gonna skip them. So when I kid you not, Edgy was like, what? Edgy was like, what fight? Please, she don't want to with me. She know my bop. She don't want to with me. She don't want to with me. She know my bop. She know my bop. She know my right. She know my bop. These bitches know my bop. Now she puffed out her chest. She's like, these bitches know my bop. These bitches know my bop. Like, anybody want to with me? Ain't nobody want to with me. I said, I started dying laughing. I said, what? Ain't nobody wanted with you. I said, what are you talking about, Asia? Ain't nobody wanted with you. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody wanted with you. I said, huh? I said, I did not know we was about to fight. I said, when was this? What happened? When was this? I said, refresh my memory because I did not know we was about to fight. Like, what's really going on at this point? Because I see you always trying to, like, what's going on? Are you throwing shade? She was like, no, girl, I'm not throwing shade at you. Like, why would I throw shade at you and stuff like that? I was like, yeah, because I just light you up. Like, I'm confused. And throwing shade is crazy. That's why I just wanted to know, like, what's really tea? What's really going on? Like, what's your bop? Because you always screaming, people know your bop, but I really do not know your bop. Please enlighten me about your bops. Like, if that's a new dance or whatever that people be doing on YouTube, like, let me know. Like, what you fucking with? And, what's his name? Blue Pants was like, oh shit, she funny. She real funny. She real funny and stuff like that. Okay, we got Kevin Hart. Who he said, okay, we got Kevin Hart. We got Kevin Hart up in the cut. Okay, cool. I really thought y'all was dating though. Y'all some I really thought y'all was dating though. Yeah, she said something and I said, what? I said, are you okay, mister? I said, you got like 4 or 5 people in your group. I said, why you so worried about us? Like, hello? I said, was that the same group? Was that the same group and y'all was following us like 3 blocks already? Like, what's really going on? And then Asia wanted to be all in my throat. She's like, oh, what are you talking about? You always thinking somebody's worrying about you, Kayla. Like, ain't nobody worrying about you, girl. Ain't nobody is not worrying about you. Nobody is not worrying about you. Ain't nobody worrying about you. Why you always thinking somebody is following you? Like, what? What is going on? I said, girl, you're not worried about you. I said, Asia, you're not worried about your safety because you walking along just like me. With me. A matter of fact, you're not worrying about your safety. It's 4 or 5 dudes and you're not concerned, you're not worried. She looking stupid, she looking oblivious, she acting like I ain't talking to her, she playing innocent, she doing this and that and the third. She don't even know what to say at this point. She lost for words, she rolling her eyes, she doing too much for me. And I know you like just go, but no, now I'm like real stressed out. Like, for real, I was real stressed out. I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm trying to see what she want to do. I'm trying to see this, that, and the third, and what's going on and stuff like that, right? Something told me to just go on my phone. I went on my phone and stuff like that, right? I noticed braids. Is her name Braid? I noticed Fly. Fly text me. And I'm not a fly on the wall, not no insect, no nothing. I'm talking about Fly. Like the girl, my girl dressed real nice to the T. Me and her was real close like this, but I lost her number. Couldn't find it, couldn't remember it, couldn't spark it, but I remember how she looked like though. Me and her was like this, always play games, video games and stuff like that. She always had my back, we always hang out after school. Ain't talking about you. I'm not talking about you, so click off. Anyways, yeah, so Fly texting me and stuff like that. She lived right around the block, like right around the block, or 2 blocks away from me. So I'm texting her and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, bro, this girl got me effed up. I said, yo, bro, this girl got me effed up. I put her on dead in her face, dead in front of her. I'm speaking to her and I'm putting her on and stuff like that because I need to vent. I need to get my rocks off because I'm really pissed and I'm really frustrated and I'm really confused and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm stuttering. This girl got me stuttering and stuff like that. Like, I'm fixed, bro. Like, hello, and I'm putting her on and stuff like that. This and that. Third, y'all already know what's going on. So imagine that I put her on just like that, the same way, the same thing. Didn't spin it because I'm not one of them girls, and I started putting her on and stuff like that. Asia, she talking to the boys and stuff like that. She's trying to flirt. Asia was the type of girl that she was effing early and stuff like that. Right? So yeah. So when Asia found out I was on the phone with somebody, she was like, and what are you doing? What are you doing? You supposed to be hanging out with me and you sitting here all on the phone and stuff like that. Like, why you always on the phone but we hanging out and stuff like that? Like, what's really going on? You always on the phone. You're not paying me no attention. You're not paying me no mind. Like, why you always on the phone? You on the phone with that NIGGA. Like, let me find out if you have a boyfriend or whatever. And let me know before you get effed up because you're not supposed to have no boyfriend. I love you like a sister. Like, what's really going on? Like, you have a boyfriend, let me know. And why you took this long to hang out? And you did took so long to come out your house and stuff like that and hang out with me. Why don't I ever know where you live at? Why I can't come over? I looked at her and I was like,
do you want to start, manage, or grow your small business? The U.S. Small Business Administration can help.
You heard that, right? Fly like, yeah, that bitch is bugging. Tell that bitch to suck your dick. Like, come on. Girl, come on. Girl, come on. Girl, come to my house. Just come to my house. Just come to the house. Matter of fact, where you at? I'm going to send you a cab. I looked up. I said, girl, but did you... Okay. I know to keep it real short and cool. I know to keep it real short and cool with Fly because I know her real good as a person. Know her real good as a person and stuff like that. Once she said come on, and I'm like that too. So I said, I'm coming. I told her the address and stuff like that. I told her the address and stuff like that, where I was at and stuff like that. And Asia, she's like, so you really gonna leave me? You really gonna leave me? But I stopped her because I know Asia just as well. Like, if you hang out with me and stuff like that, like, I know you very well to the T. So I know what she's about to say. I said, don't say that, because if you say that, I'm going to have to curse you out right then and there. And I really don't care what you want to do. I said, I really don't care what you're going to do. Excuse me, but what you're not going to do is you're not going to sit here and think I'm not going to say anything. I said, don't do that. Don't you ever think about it, and don't you ever do that. Don't do that, because you're going to see something. You're going to see something, and you're going to be really hurt. Because, yeah, just don't do that and don't think about saying it. She said, and she knew exactly what I was talking about because she started dying laughing. And I said, girl, ain't nothing funny. Just know, if you say that, just know I'm gonna have to hang up this phone, and you really gonna be surprised what I'm gonna say to you in front of these niggas. And I know you don't like getting embarrassed, but you always doing stuff that make you get embarrassed, and then all of a sudden you wanna be all in these BS little drama, and you always think BITCHs is hating on you, but really you the one that do the hating. You put the H in hating. You really need to correct yourself, because every time when you have a fight, every time when you have an argument, I'm always there. Where the BITCHs that you always vouch for and you always be with, they never there. They never there. And I told her something that was real personal, and I'm not gonna stay over here because, girl, yeah, I'm just not that type of person. And I told her and stuff like that, but I didn't say it loud or whatever. I'm never loud. If I'm ever acquiring the issue, I'm never loud, especially if you're a friend. Now, if you're a stranger, oh yeah, I'm, you know. Anyway, yeah. So this person, I really consider her as a friend. So I'm really low, and I'm talking with common sense. They don't know what I'm talking about. They don't, because if we're arguing and stuff like that, we have an argument, don't nobody need to be in my mouth, in my conversation, in my business when it comes to me and you, okay? If somebody asks you what happened with such and such, girl, we're good. We're good. We're so good. Thank you. Mind your business, right? So that's how I am, and yeah. So and you know it's real because the dudes that was over there, Asia came all the way over here, and I'm by the icebox. She left me over there in that corner, and she went all the way downish to that stop sign where the boys was at, because I guess they was having their little circle meeting and stuff like that away from us, because you know how dudes do. They when they talk about females and stuff like that, they never want you to hear them talking about whoever, because you know. Anyways, that's another story. I'm not too busy on them. Right, so Fly is hearing it. Fly is hearing it and stuff like that, because I forgot I was on the phone, because I'm trying to like drill a new asshole into Raja, because like she's killing my vibe for me. Like, I'm mad that I wasted my weed money on her. Like, I'm really vexed up, and I'm really messed up to the T. And I'm just like, girl, we doing all this behind a goddamn deli store. Like, you're really doing too much for me. You're doing far too much for me. Me and you never gonna hang out, and I'm done. And I said, and you know you had me fucked up to the max, because I told you what was the problem. I cut bitches off, and I cut bitches off and let them wonder in silence. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hit you with the silence. Like, I'm never here. But anyways, and I'm just telling, and she's like, what? She's like, what? Now she's all in confusion. She don't know what's going on. She said, what? She said, Kayla, you over exaggerating. You always doing this. She said, listen, do not leave. She's trying to hug me. I pushed her. I said, do not hug me right now, because I'm not even in a hugging mood. Please don't touch me. I don't want your nasty ass she perfume being on me and rubbing on my Tommy Hilfiger top. I don't want that. You're gonna fuck up my fit. She looked at me, I looked back at her. Now I'm giving her the same energy. Now she's disgusted, right? So she's looking, she's seeing the dudes is coming closer and stuff like that, right? And I stopped. I said, don't come over here, because I do not know you. She's coming in a minute. If you want her, give her at least 5 seconds, because she's trying to talk to somebody or whatever. And she said, what? She's trying to talk to who? And she said, what? Who she trying to talk to? And I looked at her. I said, I looked to my right and my left, and I said, I don't know, ain't nobody here. So I don't know who she's trying to talk to. So I turned around and I was talking to my friend on the phone and stuff like that, and she's talking to me and stuff like that. She's like, yeah, I told you to leave this girl alone. I told you to do this and this and that and the third. I told you to not be bothered with them. I told you. You always giving people the benefit of the doubt. You always doing this and that and the third and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. This, blah, right? And I'm just eating it up, because as she should. She did tell me. She did. But you know, I'm always lost in confusion. I don't know. This person didn't mean that. I don't know. This person did that. Yeah. Anyways, won't be doing that. She's out. So I'm just listening to stuff like that and stuff like that. Right? I know that she's trying to, like I told you, she always in my phone. She always in my phone. As this going on, I felt like this like really dragged out, but it's really not. This is really happened. It felt like, damn, how long you was there, girl? It felt like 14 days, like for real. It felt like I was waiting for some sneakers. The way this was happening, I'm like, god damn, where's this cab at? Right? So she did get the cab. My girl's never lied to me. One thing I can say about Fly is she said she was gonna do something. She was gonna do something. Period. That's why I mess with her. That's why I F with her real good. And that's why me and her lasted at friends. She was real cool. She was real tight. So when me and her talking and stuff like that, and like I told you, Asia's always in my phone. She always trying to be in my phone. She always messy. She always nosy. And I'm looking at her. I see her trying to get close to listen to eavesdrop and stuff like that. I'm like, no, mind your business when it comes to this one. Mind your business. I don't know why you all over me and stuff like that. You never this clinky. I'm not your nigga. I'm not your dude. I'm not nobody in particular. Go over there with them niggas, because that's where you was fucked up at, because you was trying to show off from these group of niggas. I said, go over there, so you trying to show off like you having a show off. Go over there and really show off. Go and show them your talents and what you could really do. Go over there. Leave me alone. I'm telling you to leave me alone. Why you keep on staying here and bothering me and staying here fucking up my oxygen? Leave me alone. And the more you get close, and the more I feel like you're trying to mess up my outfit, leave me alone. Because, girl, I look real fly. Like you said, I think I'm really that girl. So, yeah, I guess I put that shit on today. I said, okay, bye. You can leave me alone. You can move. You go by. I'm going to hang out with one of my bitches. Because you don't kill my vibe. she's like, girl, let's just go over there with them and stuff like that because they said they have a bottle. I said, girl, I don't smoke. I said, well, I lied. I said, girl, I don't drink. I do not drink. I smoke. I don't do that. And they not having nothing on my blunt. They not doing that. I'm sorry they're not doing that. Nobody touching my blunt. Nobody's touching my weed, and not even you. So I'm just gonna stay there and blow smoke in my face. What you gonna do? I said, no, you wasting my time. I said, no. I said, never mind, you're not wasting my time. She said, what? I'm wasting your time? I just said I took that back. You're not wasting my time at all. Now she took it over me and stuff like that. I don't know what it really is what she's saying because I said what I said. When BITCHs don't understand that I'm in business and I stand on 10 of my toes, baby. Altogether it's 10. 10 of my toes and stuff like that. I'm standing on that shit. Like an owl trying to scoop up his prey. I'm standing on it. So I ignore her. If bitch can't get with the program, you get left. Like I waited and waited for that cab. I'm talking to her and stuff like that. She's still going on. They carrying on and stuff like she carrying on and stuff like that. People stopping, looking at us, looking at her. The people in the neighborhood is looking at their window, looking outside from their window and stuff like that. One that just looked like he was about to fall off from the fall off the windowsill because his whole body is coming out. I'm like, God damn, sir, don't kill yourself trying to see some drama that's not really popping, that's really not going to happen. Ain't nothing going on. So I'm looking at stuff like that. She's trying to give me secondhand embarrassment. I'm lucky I was on that phone because I act like I was not paying her attention at all. I act like she wasn't even speaking to me. I act like she wasn't even talking to me. I act like I didn't even know her. I act like she was a crackhead, a homeless person. I ignore her. I brush her off. I tune her out. One thing I do, when you start acting right, bitch, I act left. I start tuning you out, and people hate when I do that. But look how the way you act. Look how the way you treat me. You're not going to keep on throwing shit at me and think I'm a punching bag and think I'm not going to say anything. Girl, F you. You don't do nothing for me. You don't support my dream. You don't give me no money. And even if you did, you still not gonna treat me like that. So, what do you call it? She tried to go on her phone. Now, when she went on her phone, that gave me a flashback of what she was talking about. I remember she told me that she went on live. She went on live or whatever. She went on live, whatever, and she started violating this girl and stuff like that. But I seen the video before, and she wasn't really violating her like how you think she is, because you know people was famous on live and was trying to be famous on live and stuff like that. She took that shit and ran with it. Everything, a little application and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, she want to go on live. She want to film. She want to record. She want to go on live and stuff like that. When she took out the phone, I already know what type of vibe she was doing, and I looked at her. I looked at her like I don't know what look I gave her, but I looked at her like. I don't know. I did one of those. I looked at my imaginary camera. I looked at her. I said, so you really gonna do that? I said, you really gonna do that? Like, you're really gonna do that? Like, you sure you're gonna do that? Like, you really gonna do that? So, what are you popping up your phone for? Right? I looked at her, and she looked at me. Now she see that she has my attention. And now she's trying to like start back. You know how she was wilding on the sidelines and stuff like that, and I was really ignoring her, and I was really ignoring her. I guess she put two and two together, and she realized I was ignoring her, I was tuning her out and stuff like that. So I really wasn't listening to what she was saying. Like I caught off from the sidelines, and now I'm the main character. I don't know who she is. So she put her phone because she knew all the stories that she told me about. Some of them shit was fake. She was trying to just gotta gas my head up and stuff like that. You know how somebody tell you something and it's fake. Like this, they just trying to make you scared or basically they just trying to make you scared. Keep it short. They trying to make you scared, get you riled up and stuff like that or whatever. And like she's trying to paint a picture out to where she's not acting like she's tough. And now she's trying to start back out wild again and try to do a replay of what she was doing before. And I said, listen, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that you're saying. I really don't care. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care, girl. You could die, drop dead just like right now, and I will walk past you and get in my cab. Like, I really don't care what you're saying. I don't care. So whatever you want to do, I'm telling you. You know what best reaction that you can get when you go off with them niggas and you really show up and do your big one. You need to do that, and you need to do that because that's what you want to do in the first place. I say, nah, I'm good. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And she was like, you're bipolar. One minute you want to fuck me, the one minute you don't. I said, and then I shrugged my shoulders. Right? I forgot Fly was on the phone. Right? So I said, hello? She said, what'd you call it? Are you still at that spot? Or whatever, or you walking? I said, yeah, I'm still at this spot. I'm still at this spot. I never left, baby. I said, I'm right next to this ice box, right next to this deli. I'm on the corner. If he in the front of the deli, so something told me to start walking. I start walking, and I saw my cab right there. And I got inside the cab, and I went to our house. Done. So that's the story. Now, what'd you call it? Let me get a water break because my throat is real dry, y'all. Right? I'm in the cab and stuff like that, right? So I'm in the cab, I'm talking to her, like she calmed me down and stuff like that. She was like, yeah, after like she said, yeah, fuck that bitch because we gonna I can't do no voices right because my throat is real dry right now. I feel like I feel like it's spikes in my throat. Anyway, spikes in my throat. So anyway, she's like, yeah, girl, everything's gonna be okay. And she said, yeah, girl, after that whole like everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be good. Like we got a bottle. Like we got a bottle, I got a bottle. What do you call it? My mom said hi. My mom said hi, what's up? So me and her mom, we were talking, we having a conversation. She know what happened because she was there with her daughter in the car and stuff like that. So what do you call it? She was right there with her mom when that situation happened and stuff like that, right? And then she was like, yeah, my daughter called you on the right time. I think she called me. Yeah, my daughter called you in the right time and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, she did. You know, making small talk and stuff like that, right? So Fly went on her Facebook and stuff like that, right? And Fly had my location and stuff, so she already knew where I was at. So I don't even know why I told her my location. She probably thought she I don't know. She probably just asked for it. You know how y'all do or whatever, right? So I was like, she found her Facebook. She was like, yo, go on her Facebook. Wait, her Facebook such and such. I was like, yeah, why? I said, wait, send me a screenshot because let me just see because she know I'm one of them people that if you send me a screenshot, like boom, I automatically already know it and stuff like that if you tell me your name and stuff like that. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's her. I said, why, she's talking about me? She said, yep, girl, she's talking about you. She going on live. She going live about you and stuff like that. I said, hold on, y'all be quiet for a minute. I'm gonna click on the live and stuff like that. So I clicked on the live and stuff like that. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she had that drink in her hand and stuff like that, but she, you know, the icebox where I was at, she put mad water on the brick and on an icebox machine and stuff like that, like water splattering and stuff like that. Like it was like, yeah, it was that. And so imagine that, like a plate of food that whoever had the zebra, not the zebra, the stripes. I call this when I look at striped sneakers, that Z that on the sneakers on the side, I call them zebra. I don't know, that's what my brain be telling me. So anyways, zebra sneakers had the water, and the other one blue pants, he had like a meal or whatever, and he put that shit face down. She put that shit face down or whatever, right? So I'm like, they just really give her these girls they food that they pay for with their money as props. To make it seem like she did this and that and the third. So I'm listening to stuff like that. Like she's laughing. She's like, yeah. Like I just made this bitch and stuff like that. Like she always talking shit like, what the fuck? Like I'm tired, bitch. I'm tired of fake ass bitches. Like she didn't have her eyes closed and stuff like that. But yeah. But so she tired of it. I'm tired of fake ass bitches and stuff like that. Like yeah, you see the vibes. You see this mess over here. Yeah, you see like I watched this bitch. Yo, y'all could have seen that. Like I really watched this bitch. I really beat this bitch the fuck up. She talking all that hot shit. Talking all this hot shit. Like bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up. Like bitch, shut the fuck up. Like anybody trying to hear that shit. So when she did this, she bit her finger. I started dying laughing in that cab. That cab driver thought I was wild. And he turned around. I'm still laughing because why you in my business though? Okay, bye. Like how that girl Asia was on my phone, you on my face right now. I'm gonna need you to back up. Right? So when she did that, I started dying laughing, and she started dying laughing too because she's watching the live and stuff like that, right? So she was like, yeah, like I'm tired. She's like, bitches always asking for money. They always asking for gas. They always asking for this and that and the third. Like I'm really tired. Bitches be ugly. Bitches be skinny. She was slim, no ass. She always got she got no titties. Bitch look like da 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 da. She's naming cartoon characters and stuff like that, and Disney characters and stuff like that. She was like, yeah, and bitch got no hair. Bitch is really bullheaded for real. Like bitch be walking around here acting like they popular, want to be popular, want to sit with me, want to sit with the gang and stuff like that. Bitch is not kicking or nothing. Like bitch bitch know how to even have $5 in her pocket. I told this bitch to send me $1,000 motherfucking. Let me see $1,000 in her motherfucking bank account. Bitch, it was not on shit. She couldn't even show me shit. Like, bitch, fuck out of here. Like, she walking with that book bag that's $25, and bitch, she don't got no job for real. She's in here asking her parents for money and stuff like that. I mean, he was like, damn, girl, you practice this? No, I remember it. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm just listening. I'm just listening to it and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. So you been had that on you. You been had that on you. You been feeling like that. So guess what? I call on. I already seen enough. It is what it is. That's how you been feel. And I really started. That was really an eye opener. I really was like, hold up.
Well, you know the diva.
Didn't I give this bitch 2 blunts?
I talked to Q.
Really? Hey, Maurice.
Fly, when Fly heard that, Fly started dying laughing. She was like, she probably did all that shit just to get your 2 blunts and that's it, and started making a scene. And Fly was like, what you call it? We really started putting 2 and 2 together. Like, we really took out a map and stuff like that. We started naming everything. I started piecing it down and stuff like that. And she was like, but that's before or after you give her the blunt. I said, that was like, I've been giving her the blunt. She was like, okay, cool, that was before. Now that's after. I was like, girl, these girls are too much for me. Like, wow, oh, okay. And what do you call it? I said, you know what? I'm just gonna start back paying the PC, the computer, playing games on computer, because I was a PC head, I was a video game head and stuff like that. I started really like calming it down and went out in the world and started interacting with real people. But I'm like, damn, the real people, these humans, they ain't giving. I meet better people online than I meet in the people in person.
Oh, girl, please.
I said,
Because if you do and if something happens to them,
like, this is not giving, girl.
then they're going to blame
C
you.
minus.
Ain't gonna be no way around.
It's not giving. I said, oh, okay. I said, she said, you blocked her? I said, yep, I sure did. I really did. I really blocked her. I blocked her. She blocked from everything. She was like, wow. She was like, wow, I'm really proud of you and stuff like that because you really don't block. I said, yeah, because I thought blocking at the time was real PUSSY, but now I don't care. I be PUSSY, but I'm always untouched though. This PUSSY is always untouched though. So, hey, if I'm going to block you, I'm going to block you, and that's going to be that. And she was like, yeah, period. And the one thing to say about Fly is, as when I'm popping my shit and stuff like that, she don't take it offended like I'm talking about her. Like, she pop her shit back and we pop our shit together, and like I'm like, oh, yes, period.
Don't speak for me. Then you apologize.
Like, period. So what do you call it? I couldn't really believe that she did all that, because like I was like, not I was all in your face and stuff like that, but I was like, you know, standing up for myself and stuff like that, telling you what you're not gonna do and you're not gonna do this and stuff like that, standing up for myself, standing my ground and stuff like that. And you was real quiet, you was real. So, and you did all that, and you did make a little pop and stuff like that. Like, what? So I blocked her and stuff like that. Nah, I unblocked it because I'm like, no way this is really happening right now. Like, I'm like in disbelief. I'm like, no way this really happening right now. So I unblocked her. I don't know why when I unblocked her, why I thought that it was going to be a switcheroo. It's going to be a whole 360. And no, girl, it was for fake. I was misleading. I unblocked her, girl. Refresh the page, girl. It was still giving that. What you saw was real, girl. It was really giving much real. It was not really giving much props or Netflix movie. Like, this is really real. This is really in real life, okay? And it wasn't giving fantasy, baby. You're not reading no book, no PE book you used to read before. It's not no Harry Potter book. This is for real. Like, open your eyes, boom. And I'm reading the status she made with statuses and stuff like that, doing this and that and third. I couldn't remember the statuses, the bitch. As I keep on going, the bitch made a novel, the bitch made a paragraph and stuff like that. And now I find out I'm about to get jumped. When I go on my block and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm scrolling. Now I find out her cousin that F'd her in IGCA. Now they best cool. They best friends. They doing this and that and the third. They talking about me. Everybody's commenting on the post and stuff like that. They doing this and that and the third. They talking shit. They doing this and that and the third. Right? Now, I'm real quiet. I'm real silent on the phone because I'm like really in like damn, girl, what's next? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, right. So I guess people found my Facebook or whatever, so people blowing up my messages. You got people saying like, yo, she's talking about you and stuff like that. Like, you see this, people seeing the screenshots and this and that and the third, doing this and that and the third, making sure I'm aware, but at the same time, they being messy, they being petty and stuff like that. They really trying to get some information in my 2 cents after me or whatever, right? So now, like, you know, people being real messy in this hoe. So now somebody was like, yeah, because she just commented back and stuff like that. She said, it's up for you, it's up for you. She said she was going to do this and that and stuff like that. She's like, oh girl, please, that girl is not with it. She's real PUSS for why, like, wow. I fight all her battles. She doing this and that and the third. She don't know how to fight for real. She's really dumb. She's really dead. Like, please, ain't nobody worrying about that slow hoe. She's doing this and that and the third. She's being real extra with it. Her cousin's like, yeah, ain't nobody worrying about her because the big bitches know how to box and stuff like that. We really bitches up for real. We really do this and that and the third for real. Sound like real broke bum, bird-headed ass bitches. You know what they do and stuff like that. They got cock, flop their little birds, flop their little feathers and stuff like that, flopping up to your floor with their pigeons. Breath. Anyway, right? Okay. So, this same girl. Now I'm still in this cab, right? I'm about to get off, so I'm like paying attention to stuff like that. I'm about to tell her to come downstairs and stuff like that, right? Fly as I'm talking, right? So, somebody's calling me. I swipe it up, right? Somebody's calling me on my phone, not messages. Now this person, DK knows me for real because ain't nobody have my number unless I give it to you and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, who is this? Like, I'm not paying no mind, no attention or nothing because I don't want to talk. I'm talking to my bitch, okay? I don't want to talk. It's not important. If it is important, I really don't care. I'm on DTB. Okay, bye. Now this person realizing, putting two together that I'm not going for it. I'm not picking up the phone because the number was unsaved, so I couldn't even remember the number what it was. I need to go, if I really want to remember, if I was really going to reply back when I felt like it, which that was going to be it, I had to go to the message thread and see who it was and reread and refresh the memory of refresh the memory and stuff like that, right? So cool. So she texted me and stuff like that. It's Asia. So I noticed it was Asia. I reread the messages so I could remember who is this on the same number as Asia. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I missed you. I'm so sorry. I was really going through something because about my cousin and stuff like that. So, you know, I already had my guard up. Like, I really didn't know and stuff like that. I just had to remind myself, like, you're not those type of females. You're not going to run off with my NIGGA. And she was like, I'm pregnant. I'm going through so many emotions. Like, I really don't know what to do. I'm doing this and that and the third. I'm struggling, this and that and the third. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm really going through it. I said, I should really post this screenshot and put it as my cover. I said, you know what? I'm really not going to do that because that's not really the type of person that I am. So I'm reading it and stuff like that. I really don't care about it. Really don't care. I said, it's giving subtle vibes. Like, you were just doing this and that and the third. You was just, this is me thinking. You were just doing this and that and the third and stuff like that. I'm like thinking like, girl, I'm not no dummy. Like, once you do this, once our so-called business, it really don't be business. Long story short, I be like, listen, once the business hit the internet, girl, you're weird for real, and there's nothing I could do, there's nothing I could work out, and there's nothing for us to talk about, especially you. Because out of all people, you come in and looking like this, and you was on live, and did a whole fake display, did a whole prop thing, acting like you was really doing something, and that really gave you some little clout. And now what? I'm confused. You want to do it for real now? But you trying to take me off guard and act like we about to link up and we about to be all cool and this and that and the third? Like, what?
Okay, can you make me a character?
Like, is your cousin texting you? I mean, is your cousin texting me? Is somebody else texting me? Or y'all figuring out what to say so I can come over there? Because I ain't going for it. You don't think I seen all that? Girl, do you not notice that I blocked you on Facebook? I blocked, and you're getting blocked too. And I blocked you on my phone.
Hopefully it won't take that long. I'll see you soon.
I sure did. Came out of that cab and came out of the cab, paid for it. What you call it? I told Fly I was there and stuff like that. She said, okay, I'm gonna come downstairs so I can pay for your cab. I said, no, girl, I already paid for it, but thanks, good looking though. And she came downstairs to let me in, and she gave me the money for the cab. And I took it. I said, because she one of them friends and she give you money, bitch, take it. And I'm that friend too, so I didn't really argue with her. I just sucked my teeth and I said, thank you, good looking. And me and her, we went upstairs and stuff like that. And we didn't really talk about it because we was talking about it all the way there. So she dropped. So fly my bitch. She dropped it. That was it. That was that. I forgot about that bitch as soon as I blocked her phone number. No love lost. Really didn't care. And stuff like that. Went on Facebook like it was nothing. Like she wasn't talking about me. Real little. Yeah, real little. Real little. She was not talking about me. Who's she talking about? Because she's not talking to me. And that was it.
What the hell, man? Come on, man.
And PSA, watch these shady ASSBITCHs, because all they wanna do is use you for a lighter and use you for some gas or your plug, or really wanna use you for your man. And you really don't wanna see you win and wanna fuck up your mental. Because they put you on the pedestal, but you looking at them as, oh my God, look at my bitch, she's so pretty. But she looking at you like Shanae, like how she look at Pan and Gina. Is Kelly Kardashian still the name, huh? You like my hair? I like it. I put it in a half up, half down. This is the bloopers. So yeah, girl, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Make sure you love yourself. Yes, make sure you love yourself. Love yourself, live life. Go outside, treat yourself, shopping spree. Yep. But that was my little video over there. But hope y'all like it. Stay tuned for the next video, y'all. Hope y'all love it. Hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all tune in to my notifications. Click that bell next to the subscribe button, or wherever it's at. Click that subscribe button. Because Craig, you love it over here, be watching me. Anyway, if you made it this far, leave a unicorn. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your favorite sister, your best friend, if you have those. If not, welcome to the gang, because bitches is pretty fake for real.